Alright, so Michelle Obama. Now, there are several things that really work with Michelle Obama. First of all, you choose a vice presidential candidate in order to make up for some deficits in the presidential candidate. Look at Joe Biden. One of the biggest things Joe Biden needs is enthusiasm and energy in the race. He has run a very dull, a very stale campaign, and he really needs somebody to add some energy, some magnetism, some electricity to the race. You hear the name Michelle Obama and it's like boom. That energy simply comes with the name. I mean, I cannot say enough, and I think a lot of people will agree that she does have that star power. She has that magnetism. She has that electricity to kind of spice up and reinvigorate an otherwise flailing and very dull campaign. So immediately, she brings a lot of energy back to it. And so it revives the campaign in a major way. It gets people out to vote. She's an inspiring figure. It's going to move people. And then the big one, African American votes. I'm not too much of a big apostle of this, but there are some strategies to believe that if you churn out the African American votes in certain places, it will be enough to make a difference. For instance, in the big cities, in states like Pennsylvania, Florida, in states like Michigan, in states also if you go to some of the Midwestern states as well, if you have a high black turnout, the argument is that it could make a difference in some of the major states. And I hear now Arizona is in play, Georgia is in play, and these states have big African American populations, right? Look at even Philadelphia, for instance. It's just going to drive them out and make a big difference. So there are some who really think that if you have Michelle Obama on the ticket, that's going to rack up the African American vote. Hillary scored about 88 or 85% in the 80s for the African American vote. Obama was in the high 90s, like 95 or something. So that, if you look at it, it counts. So that is a strong reason why Michelle needs to be there. I've already talked about the enthusiasm, the energy, and also the inspiration it brings. And you see, we are in a system now where people believe that you really need to get out your core supporters to vote, because if there's apathy, people don't feel too inspired by Joe Biden. There's apathy, and they don't go out to vote. He's done. So you ask yourself, is my candidate inspiring? Joe does not have that. So Michelle immediately brings that, and she can speak to the kitchen table issues in a very authentic way. In a very authentic way, she would be viable everywhere in the country. I mean, you see her. She'll be viable in the Midwest. She'll be viable in the East Coast. She'll be viable in the South. She'll be viable in the industrial communities. She'll be viable in the rural communities. She'll be viable across the women or the gender divide. She'll be viable among the male candidates. She'll be viable among the young. She'll be viable among the old. She'll be viable among the educated. She'll be viable among the uneducated, because she occupies that middle ground. So you see a candidate like that, and you're like, whoa, she's just going to bring so much to the ticket. Of course, it's another question if she'll take it up or not. But I think she can do something to the ticket that people like Kamala really can't, or Stacey cannot, although they are really, really, really qualified. But she's just going to shake things up and really change the dynamics for Joe, change the dynamics in the race, and who knows, maybe change the dynamics for the White House as well. So that's Michelle Obama for you. If you disagree, let me know. I know there are so many people out there who have lots of great stuff to say. Send your comments if you have any questions. Let me know as well. And hope to come your way once again with other permutations and analysis and more videos. Take care, everybody. God